Hello YouTube. In the last video you saw me dealing with Gia tree, the tree that I cut down that refuses to die. Here I'm just showing you the contrast. These are bushes that my wife and I have planted, and you can see they're all brown. They didn't start off brown. They started off with nice green leaves, and we're trying to grow a hedge. And been watering them diligently, so my water bill is probably going to go up, but they're dying. The plants that we're trying to grow are dying, but the ones that we're trying to get rid of are growing, including the weeds and stuff. So it's crazy. It's like the stuff you want to grow doesn't want to grow, and the stuff that you want to get rid of doesn't want to die. It wants to grow no matter what, even without leaves. It wants to grow. And these had leaves. They have roots. You know, maybe not enough roots or something. Tried to transplant them, and they all turned brown. I know they all look brown to you right now, but they didn't start off brown. You can see that one is still partially, the one on the end here is still partially green. They all started off fully green, nice and green, and full of water and life. And once they got transplanted, they just don't want to grow. So I'm doing what I can to try to grow them, but I'm thinking it might be a lost cause. I am watering twigs. That's what it looks like. But I will keep trying, because if there's any life in those bushes, hopefully the water is going to be enough to revive it. But if this keeps up for another week or so, I'm going to stop watering them, because it's been about 2-3 weeks of watering and we're still getting nothing. I mean, what we got was originally they were green and now they're not. So I also got my little bush there that I got to water. Well, it's not a little bush, it's a really pretty flower. I might have to try to transplant that one. And there's some more stuff on the other side there. Needs to be watered. So I know my water bill's going to be high because I've been watering a lot. So I expect my water bill will be higher. Hope it's not too much higher. But yeah, might have to set up a sprinkler system. Basically, I've been coming out here and watering them every day. Just trying to keep them alive and hopefully get them to thrive, but I don't know. Gotta get all that watered over there. There's several plants that need to be watered right in that spot. But yeah, the ones that I'm trying to keep alive, they want to die. The ones that I'm trying to get rid of, they want to live. I don't know. It's weird. It's like the plants that you want, they don't want to live. I mean, they don't want to grow. At least these aren't dead yet. I still see, I don't know if you see the little stump there. That's one we're trying to grow. So hopefully the water will soak in and it will be able to not die. These are some others. I'm basically watering. Gonna water them all before they all shrivel up and die. It's like the ground here in this yard is actually pretty fertile. I don't know if you guys remember when I first moved in, it was like a jungle back here. So we know the ground has a lot of nutrients in it, because the place was like overgrown with bushes and trees. But when we got rid of them, I cut all the trees and stumps and stuff, and we're trying to grow the plants that we want. They don't seem to be doing so well. Although, I don't know if you see that little twig-like thing right here. This little guy here, right here, the little in the center of the screen here, this little guy. He is growing because he started off as just a stick. My wife stuck him in the ground. I'm like, honey, why are you just sticking sticks in the ground? She says it's a plant. So I forget what kind of plant she said it was. but we're going to try to grow it. Same with this little stump, and I do see leaves coming out. See that little twig coming out of the ground? It's when she stuck it in the ground. My wife's the one planting all this stuff. When she stuck it in the ground, all I saw was a stick. I'm like, honey, why are you just sticking sticks in the ground? She says, it's a plant, it'll grow. So I've been watering them and trying to make sure they grow every day, but they don't seem to all be doing very well. So there's plants over there. Right next to it, do you see the big green lump there? That is the tree that I've been trying to kill, and it's coming back, and I'm going to have to cut it again. So all the stuff that I don't want to grow is growing like crazy, and all the stuff that I want to grow, it doesn't want to grow so well. So I don't know what's going on. It's like a lot of plants here to water. So I don't know if you guys enjoyed this video or not, just watching me water the plants. I haven't really started the farm yet. You know, if you want to call it farming. Those stalks that you see coming up out of the ground right there, those are onion stalks. So my wife stuck some onions into the ground to grow onion stalks. I haven't been harvesting them. Maybe I should harvest them. But I have not been harvesting my onion stalks. These guys here that they look, I don't know what they're called, but they actually, my wife had dug them out of the ground from, I think, her boss's house, where she works part-time as a nanny. But they were getting rid of them, and she was throwing them all away, and then she saw one with the flower that comes out. And it turns out it makes really beautiful flowers. So then she pulled them all out of the garbage and brought them to the house to replant them. So we'll see how they do. It's already starting to turn brown, but I'm hoping that it'll change and start becoming green again. Just stuck those in probably about a week ago. At least they haven't turned brown yet, so that means they're somewhat surviving. I'm trying to hit the those little stalks you see in the distance. Those are those flowers. They make these, I think they're like purple flowers. I don't know if those are forget-me-nots or something else, but the flowers that come out of them are beautiful. So if they bloom again, I'll make sure to take pictures or make a video so you guys can see how beautiful they are. But yeah, I gotta do this. So right now, the garden is just kind of haphazardly grown all over the place. Well, I don't know if it's haphazard. My wife's the one planting them, so she probably has some kind of idea of what she wants. But me, to me, they look haphazard. They look like we're just sticking them anywhere. But, you know, I'm not the one designing the garden. But I will be designing my own little garden with peppers and other stuff that I can eat, you know, that aren't too hard to grow. I did throw a bunch of peppers out here over there by the RV, but they didn't grow. So, yeah, then again, I haven't been out there watering them or weeding. There's weed all around. But I tossed like old peppers, and I don't see any pepper plants coming up. So the ground seems to be good for growing weed and bad stuff. Not good for growing plants that you actually want. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am going to go do the front of the yard now, but I think you've probably seen enough of me watering. But this is what I do now. This is some of the chores I have to do around the house. Until next time, everyone, take care. God bless you all. Stay safe. Bye-bye now.